I got the Footlong, and I just flashed it for you to show you in comparison. This is the pipe that I normally use, the pipe that you see in every single video I do of Dokha, or at least the more recent ones. This is the Footlong. And no, this is definitely not going to be the review, since I've had this for less than 4 hours. I've had this in my possession. I've smoked it once, and it sucked. So I am going to at least spend a week with it, on and off, to be able to gather my thoughts around the Footlong. But I still wanted to make a first impressions video. So I opened my package from mastersofmedwakh.com, and I pulled out the Footlong. And my first reaction was I probably spent about 2 minutes laughing my ass off. This thing is ridiculous. First of all, the sheer thickness sorry about that is definitely something. I mean, this is as thick as probably my pinky, and I'm a big dude, so you got me. You know what I mean? No, but seriously, this is beautiful. And I don't mean beautiful as in the way that you would mean beautiful with something like the camel bone. It's beautiful in its own way. It's long as hell. It's like fucking, like, I handed it to my papa, and he gripped it like that, and then he went Avada Kedavra, like something from fucking Harry Potter or something. It's like literally ridiculous. Bowl, the port connector definitely has the same style as the camel bone, very, very flush compared to some other pipes. Bowl piece is open bowl piece, as you would expect from a wood pipe, but kind of same style as standard Medwakh, and you wouldn't expect anything else. The drilling of the whole thing, I can see by the difference in grain down here that it has been fitted with a dowel in the end, because they had to drill in from one side and then drill in from the other side to make it drill correctly at the factory. And there's nothing wrong with that. But how about a live demonstration of this thing? Just to show you how ridiculous it is. Let me switch the camera settings. Alright guys and girls, we have switched directions. So I am holding the Footlong pipe. Let us do a little rotate edition here. I am holding the pipe as you would hold a pipe this size. But holding it like I usually hold my Medwakhs is actually not that uncomfortable, since it tapers from this end to that end. I have this one in my other hand to show you the difference in thickness. As you can see, as I run this up, it gets considerably thicker, and that is definitely a plus. That means that the center of weight is located somewhere here, like it would be in a normal pipe. So it is actually not uncomfortable to hold, although I do find that I need a finger or more to stabilize it when I smoke, not to, you know, fuzz around in my mouthpiece, in my mouth hole. So let me grab a lighter. Random Jeep lighter should work fine. Good old Eruption. I've spent a couple weeks with Eruption. That's probably going to be Monday's video, a review of Eruption, but I wanted to get the impressions out on this one, because it wouldn't be first impressions if it wasn't the first video I made after I got the shipment. So I am going to load this up as I would normally.
By sticking this massive pipe inside this tiny bottle, and actually I was surprised that it fit, and it even fits in a 15-gram bottle, and I was surprised about that. But loading mechanism is usually the same with any Medwakh, although spinning it around that quickly is definitely something that you don't want to do. So I have loaded it up as I would normally.
As you can see, the beautiful green Dokha is inside of here. I don't have a filter fitted right now, but I have a couple different filters to show you.
Exhibit A turbo style filter. Fits as you expect. Vanessa filters. Whoops, I actually saved one up. I'm going to be smoking out of the Vanessa filters because I need that for another video. Exhibit B, a Vanessa filter. Fits loosely. It does not fit as you would expect it to be, fitting at least any normal pipe. So that's sad, because I love the Vanessa filters. Exhibit C, a filter that I am not releasing the name of yet, since I do not want to tease anything. There's going to be a review and comparison with this filter that also fits loosely. So if you want to pick up this pipe, you would want to pick up a turbo style filter. That was my first impression.
So let us wiggle that on as you would, adjust the mouthpiece, translate all the way back to the mounting point, stick this, actually I think I'm going to be holding it this way so I'm not disturbing the camera. Usually I would hold it like so, but that seems to be weighing my head down, so this is not in focus as much as I would have it to be. So let us go ahead and stick the thing in my mouth, light the Dokha, and see what we get out of it. You didn't hear any of these knocking noises. This is my beautiful ashtray I got from my grandmother when she passed away, sadly. But I'm going to show you how deep this bowl is. This was a normal smoking session, as I would smoke normally. And if I point this up to the camera, nope, that would not work. Actually, I need to do this and then have it focus on that. There we go. As we can see, a lot of the Dokha is definitely not burned. And I don't know about you, but I wanna waste my Dokha. So the Footlong is definitely something that is going to be the piece de resistance in my collection. It's definitely something that I'll have on display. I actually have planned to build a Medwakh pipe display if I can't find one online, but I think it would be much more pretty to make one myself. And also include you on how I would build that sort of thing. It's definitely something I would recommend picking up, since it is just ridiculous, and you'll have at least a good couple laughs, and your pals would probably have a good couple laughs with the Footlong being in your collection. Now, as for me, this is definitely not a pipe I will be lugging around because it don't fit in my pouch. I mean, like, it literally don't fit in my pouch. Like, that's the length of normal Medwakh. So that definitely don't fit in my pouch. So I'm definitely not going to be using it daily. I will stick to this until something comes out and beats this to the track. Takes this to the track, beats it with a track record of at least 10 seconds. Oh, but you get me. It's definitely something that is comical. I would say comical. It's more of a gimmick product than I think an actual Medwakh. Something like the Sahara pipes and maybe the Lapis pipes is probably also going to be a little bit more of a gimmick since they are that expensive. And you don't need that much expense to have a good time with Dokha. I would say picking up a pipe like the black and gold Medwakh is a little bit more of an upgrade since it looks a little bit more nice. And the looks of the Footlong is definitely not something that impresses. It doesn't have any accents. Like halfway it could have like some gold bands embroidered in it. It could have some stuff like the camel bone. I mean, it could be a lot prettier. And that was loud, my chair. It could, so let's just do that again. It could be a lot prettier. But it is what it is. It literally is what it is. A Footlong Medwakh. So that was the first impressions of the Footlong Medwakh from me. And within the next week or so, probably I'd say probably next Friday, you would see a review. And as soon as that is up, I'm going to link that in the description down below so you can also watch out for that. But you can also check my channel to see it. But anyways, guys, my name is Narschool. Thank you so much for watching this video. But this is not goodbye. I see you later. Enjoy.